Of course, always.
That's what we do.
Yes.
We are awesome like that. Hey, we're live. I should press post to
Hello,
Hive.
life.
Well, I posted it to Hive, so I don't know if we're live or if we're on.
Let me see.
Well, we're around. Let's see if anyone wants to join us. Anyways, welcome, guys. If you're watching this recording, there may or may not be guests coming up. Me and Eliana said, let's just open it up. Well, Lisa wants to come by, so Lisa's on air with us. There you go.
Hi.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi.
Hello.
And I got into Vim with Keychain.
Yes, they added it last week.
Like,
Yep.
oh my God, I never thought I'd see the day.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
Let
Chris.
me see. Oh, nice. Cute.
Come on by. Come on by. Anyone wants to come on air? We're gonna have a fun little round table. We'll chit chat. We'll talk. We'll talk community tokens. We'll talk Hive. We'll talk crypto. We'll talk the end of the market and everything is dying and we need to go back to our 9-to-5s and sell it all. I'm wearing a red shirt specifically because I want everyone to sell. Or not.
I have our token.
Well, yes,
token,
and there's blue in it, though. Hello, Barb. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
By index. So.
Oh, we have more people coming. Who's coming? Who's coming? Harrington's coming. I don't know if he's on air, but he's here. He's here. What's going on, man?
Hello.
Welcome, Barb.
So yeah, just having fun. We're just gonna have a roundtable discuss. So if you have any questions you'd like, that too, Chris. Yes, the first to die on Star Trek always have the red shirts. So yeah, it's probably like 3 a.m. where Harrington is right now. That's why it's completely dark. Or what time is it? 1
a.m.
1 a.m.
But if you're the quarterback in football and you're wearing a red shirt, they don't get to touch you.
Yeah, well.
It's actually 1
yeah.
a.m. here.
What's that, man? Sorry? What is it? Oh, there's echo on that. That's awesome. That's late. Anyways, this is what it is. Guys, roundtable. Let's talk some cryptos. How's everybody's crypto journey going? Are we enjoying it? Having fun?
Yeah, I just keep stacking my income tokens. And...
Oh, wow. Look at this guy. Wow. He's here. Weird. I didn't think he was going to be here. Look at him.
Sir.
Why'd you sneak on like this, bro? Like, what's going on? Well, I know why. I know why you snuck on, because you're ready for tomorrow's interview with the Cryptomaniacs.
Oh, that is tomorrow, isn't it?
It is tomorrow, yes, sir. 11 a.m. our time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll be here.
There you go.
Or not. You never know.
Or not.
Or not.
Well, only time will tell.
So, how's your journey going, Blaine? How's your weekend been? Everything good? Mm-hmm.
I am building listeners' offers right now.
Nice.
Very nice. There was a nice little discussion in the listeners' channel in Discord today. Did you see that?
Yeah, I started to read it, and then it sidetracked 50 yards to the left, and I was just like, all right, scroll up. Don't care.
Okay, well, the first bit of it was good. Discussions about, what happens after the 10 weeks. Is everything going to go to hell in a handbasket? Are people going to just sell it all? And to be brutally honest with you, I think people will sell. You want to know why? Because generally people in crypto suck. That's basically how it is. They want things to go to the moon, and if it doesn't go to the moon within a day or less, they get pissed off and say this project is going nowhere. I'm going to liquidate. And so yeah, it's going to, once people get some power downs, they're going to try to sell. That's to be expected. Something that I mentioned, it was kind of like, to say is that, we're a team of John, who dances on camera, Eliana, who answers support tickets, and Blaine, who didn't even understand the code of this blockchain stuff a year ago and has self-taught himself this stuff over the past year. So there's 3 of us, 1 developer.
I just want you to know that you've been saying a year ago for like the past 2 or 3 years.
Okay, well,
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'm trying to stick up for you here, man.
It's
I'm
been a
trying to,
couple days since I learned
Yeah.
how to use the blockchain.
It's been a minute.
But the thing is like, and we're talking crypto Mondays, right? So we're talking blockchain possibilities and capabilities. There is so much that everyone can do on the blockchain, but everyone is so content with, I did my blog post. I made 10 comments. I don't like, there is so much money to be made developing and building things on the blockchain, and you can build literally anything. I mean, we put listeners on the blockchain. How the crap did we do that, right? But there's
Right.
ways to get involved
It's a
and
mystery.
be a part of the system, like decentralized, right? Decentralized. That means I don't own it. John doesn't own it. Agro doesn't own it. Block Trades doesn't own it. Three Speak doesn't own it. Everybody owns it. That's why we have witnesses and all these things. So everybody can get in and take ownership of it. And I can relate it closest to like a credit union, right? Where you have to have $5 in your account. And now you're a member owner.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's $3 for Hive or free if somebody has an account token, right? So most people can get on for free. When I joined, it took me the better part of 90 days to get an account for free. I should have just paid the $3.
You know what I mean?
But now we're onboarding people overnight, and they don't understand that your account has value. Your account has ownership. And the more Hive power you have on Hive, the more governance you have. And people don't care about that. They only care about, oh, what's my RC? What's my voting power? What's my this BS and that BS?
Yeah.
That's what we have to know. It's like, or this we have to do is take the ownership of it. And we're not doing that, I don't think. And even on Hive Engine, like the big question right now is, which one is the governance token? B or worker bee? I don't know. Well, they're great. So, it is what it is.
Dude, so check this out.
We missed you, Blaine.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute, Blaine. A couple weeks ago, and now you're back to your form. That's great. I went out to dinner last night with a buddy of mine. He was in town from our hometown, and he was, we were just talking, like what we do for a living and how our jobs are going, et cetera. And he's in sales and he's in an industry, but he starts telling me, he's like, bro, I know you're in crypto and blockchain. Like my company's looking to hire, and he starts listing out all of the different positions in crypto and blockchain that his company specifically is looking for. And just like you said, it resonated with me because you're like, there's so many opportunities. This is where things are going. This isn't like, and just like the bare minimum should be, making your posts, making your comments. That's like, remember back in the day when people put a picture on their splash page and they wanted like a cookie? Like, oh, look, I put my picture on personal branding. It's like, that's the bare minimum. Like, if you don't want to totally suck, do the bare minimum. But we're entrepreneurs. We should be doing a little bit more. And it made me realize when this guy's telling me this last night, that we are so at the beginning of this. Like companies that have nothing to do with Bitcoin, nothing to do with Ethereum, nothing to do with Hive are looking for all of these positions to be filled. So not financial advice, but I would definitely go online, do some research, start soaking up some information so that you can put this into practice going forward.
Yeah, and I'll agree with, and what we were talking about earlier is the people that came from Hive over to like listeners who have a Hive background, like they're not struggling to come up with content. They are creating, they're sharing others' content. They are finding new ways to get verified every single, because the algorithm isn't a steady thing, right? People may upvote one thing one day and then downvote it the next day. But like from the looks of the reputations, everybody's upvoting everything, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Matter.
Everyone's 100. Yeah, right.
Who cares? My name's in the top 50 twice. Well, yeah, because everyone's got 100 reputation. I don't care. Deal with it. But like, they're coming up with new ways to create content, whereas you see the old school marketers all doing the same crap. One or two sentences. Here's a link. Here's an image. Click my image. That's it. That's all. There's no context. There's no content. There's no creativity to it. And that's what is building this blockchain and what's making it better consistently. And as we come out with new things like listeners and content discovery engines for Hive and blockchain-based capabilities, like that's what's going to be important. Like you can be the mediocre average person. I made my post today and I did my 10 comments. Or you can go out there and take names and kick some ass.
Yeah, it's amazing how one of the biggest things, and I really had a revelation over the past couple of like days. I've been living off of my journals. I struggled to go. This is the one thing, right? I mean, being an entrepreneur on this blockchain, it's Web3. There's social media elements to it. One of the things that we do is we believe in content creation and writing blog posts, doing videos, live streams, whatnot. That takes a lot of work, but I'm an entrepreneur. So I gotta arm myself with enough content to constantly be in front of people, constantly. And I can't make the excuse, oh, I don't know what to write about, or oh, I don't know what to talk about, or oh, this is really hard. I don't know what to send an email about. Here you go, bam. This is my ammo. This is about 7 to 10 years of notes, and I just pick a topic. I literally open the book, and it's like key points: be teachable, willing to serve others, be grateful. Bam, there's a blog post, just like that. So it's amazing that the Hive people get it. Hive people get this. They understand that. Okay. Hey, maybe I'm not going to be writing stuff every day in listeners. Maybe I don't have 2 blog. I'm not Taskmaster where I write 5 blog posts a day. I just don't do it. I got an idea. I can share Harrington's post that he just did about Splinterlands. I like Harrington. He's a member of the community. Bam, I'm going to share it. Oh, Eliana wrote something. I'm gonna share what Eliana wrote. There's John again.
Write something.
Right? And you saw a lot of the people inside of listeners adopt this. And this is why there's no excuse. And we say this all the time, no excuse, no excuse. Hive truly is the no excuse blockchain. There's no excuse. There's none whatsoever. You don't know what to write about? Guess what? There's thousands of people on Hive every day that are writing stuff. You want to get rewarded for sharing what's there? You want to be a curator? Just go and share some stuff that you find on Hive into listeners. Revenue stream. Bam, right there. That's what being an entrepreneur is adapting to this stuff. We're totally going all over the place. This is great.
It's not just adapting to it, it's finding your strengths, right? And I know that I cannot create content every day. I can't do my 1 blog post and 10 comments every single day to meet the bare minimum standard of mediocrity. I know that. But I found a way to do other things. I learned the backside of the blockchain. I learned how to develop on it. I learned how to build on it. There are so many things that you can do on the blockchain. Harrington takes his time playing Splinterlands all damn day. That's great. Like, there are people, there's like 5 or 6 games. There's blogging, there's listeners, there's content creation, content discovery. There's so many things that you can do on this blockchain. But people are just like, I'll do my 1 blog post today and my 10 comments and call it good. Make sure I send out all my exclamation alive tips.
My 20,000 tips.
I was reading your blog post, and I'm going to call somebody out. I was reading your blog post, John, that you wrote the other day. And I was scrolling through the comments, and then I saw Bradley Arrow's comment.
It was a thumbs up. Yeah, it killed me.
Thumbs up. Like, no reply, no opinion, no.
That's so
nothing. Just I am showing my presence and doing my 10 per day.
Man.
Like we as an industry, because we come from the entrepreneurial marketing background, we have to do better. Period. Like, we have to get engaged. We have to build relationship building is stupid simple. Hey, John, I noticed you like some stupid football game team or whatever. Right? Tell me about that. And then we talk about it, right? And what is that, like the Raiders or the Cubs or something? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Raiders and Cubs. Yeah.
But it's find something that you can relate to a person with. And how do you find those things? You read blog posts. What's the easiest way to do that right now? Listeners.
Yeah.
Barb, you don't have enough Hive power to comment or even write posts. Your drafts won't save. Buy Hive power. Period.
Yep.
Buy more.
It's literally 49 cents for Hive.
Invest
right now.
in your ownership of the blockchain, of the Hive blockchain specifically.
Yeah.
No more excuses. Invest in yourself.
You will be blown away at what happens when that starts snowballing. So, well, I can't is subjective, right? I mean, Hive, like, there's ways around it. Like, heck, come to me and say, hey, I need some hive power so I can get this stuff going. I'm going to buy some down the road, but you know, so you wanted 15 minimum. So it's about $15. Okay. So 30 hive. Okay. Well, send me your username right now and I'll delegate it to you. Easy. And then there's no more, then there's not like, then you have to do it. Like that's the thing with hive. It's like, you don't have enough hive power. Yes. It's super cheap right now to buy it and power it up. That's the way we recommend.
So the real
I'll
question,
delegate you some.
and you have to get down to the actual issue, is what are you doing that's taking away all your RC? What are you doing that's doing that?
Right.
And is your time better focused somewhere else to maintain the RC? Something did happen. You did something on the blockchain.
What's her username? What is it?
Add creator design.
Is it add creator
With the
design?
C.
Add creator design. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can check because it's the blockchain and we can see.
Stalker.
Resource credits 21%. Well, yeah, you're just yeah. I mean, it's you only have no hive power at all. That's basically it. So watch this. Easy peasy.
Magics.
This is the magic of the Hive blockchain.
All right.
So you said 30, which is 15, but let's do 25. So send you 25. What am I doing? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. What am I doing? Please hold. What? Oh, okay. I see. 25. Okay. 25. You now have 25.
I'll do that, Harrington. Hang on. While John figures out for Barb.
Yeah, I'll do it. Anyways, don't mind me. I'll get this delegated to her. So you guys, you don't need to pay me nothing. Just go and create things. Go write and make comments.
Go do stuff. That's the only thing we
stop.
ask.
Go do stuff.
Stop upvoting everything, because that's what the majority of your transactions are, upvotes. If you have no hive power, your upvotes aren't worth anything. Create content. That's better.
So let me see. Harry Joe 5432.
And you're transferring Hive over to Hive Engine. Take that Hive that you have, liquid, and stake it. Every little bit counts. Build up your stake.
Right.
There you go. Okay. You now have 25 hive power.
And there's
So-
one new thing that you can still do.
If only there was a website, Barb, that would walk you through everything. TheHiveGuide.com.
Hiveguide.com. Amity bam bam bam.
Apart from that,
I mean,
there's
let's
one
look
way
at
to-
like a case, right? So you've had your account since February of 2020. And like, that's 2 years. And you're just now learning everything. Like,
Spend
think
an
of how
hour a
far
day.
ahead you could be right
digging.
now if you started doing things 2 years ago.
Dig in now. Spend that hour. It's funny. Blaine,
Yeah,
you
'cause
just mentioned.
I'm going to
Yeah.
cut you off, John. I
It's
don't
good.
even care. And that's the entrepreneur mentality. I only started looking now. I joined this crap 2 years ago, and I just started now. That's the mentality, and I've seen it 1,000 times, and we see it in listeners. I don't have time for it now. I can't do it right now. I'll do it eventually. And then eventually it comes around, and now you're 2 years further behind than you could have been on a project that nobody owns. It's completely decentralized. We need to get out of that mentality as entrepreneurs. We need to be building ourselves, build our business, build our relationships. That's what we need to be doing. Sorry, go ahead, John. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
it's exactly what you said. It was like, as entrepreneurs, our job, there's a few things. There's one, to always be getting better, so always learning stuff, always trying to develop new skills, to get our hands dirty, like put in the work. The second part, though, is asking ourselves, how can we add value, right? If I can add value to someone, my personal brand grows. If I can add value to someone's content, if I can add value to Harrington does a post about Splinterlands and he does the Grum Fireblade and his life is changed forever and ever. If I can make a comment about that, it adds value to his journey. I've added to him, which in turn adds to my journey as well, which adds value to the blockchain. Everyone wins. If we're approaching it this way, so twofold. One, I'm always trying to get better every day. I'm trying to learn new things. I'm trying to get my, trying to discover things, et cetera, et cetera. And the second part of that is that I'm looking to always add value to people. And adding value doesn't mean I got to go spend money with someone. I got to go buy this. No, adding value is, hey man, that's a really cool card. And I saw it happen. I saw Chris do it with Harrington talking in Telegram. Harrington was sharing the battle and Chris chimed right in. He said, man, that was great. And that's adding value. That didn't cost Chris anything, but it made Harrington's like, I created some content and someone recognized it. My journey is a little bit more rewarding. There you go. Thanks for listening.
Someone can also post something that is, let's say you can get paid for it, but it has passed the paid period. You can also get money from it through listening. What I mean is, if the post is already past 7 days, if you post it through listener, you can also get something. That's what I'm trying to do recently. I'm trying to still post something that I know that makes sense, that add value to the Hive community, and then get some listener out of it. Even though you can't post today, but you can share a listener about something like that.
But that's the beautiful thing about posting on listeners, because not only are you getting rewarded through the Hive, potentially, like again, I upvote pretty much if you throw a Hive link, now given it's got to be on something like Peak D or CTP Talk or Leo. If you post on, like, and this is no disrespect to Neoxin City or We Are Alive Social, like if you post those tribes, I'm not going to upvote it because I've never signed into those front ends. I just don't use them. So if you post on listeners, I would recommend using at minimum Peak D, right? That's what I would do, minimum. Even ECNC is shared a lot. We see ECNC shared a lot. Only a few people log in outside of mobile on ECNC. So you're getting rewarded just from me alone. Now, I'm not saying I'm the be-all, end-all, but it's still a little bit of Hive. Then you're getting CTP as well. If you tag SPT, you're getting SPT. You're getting 1UP. You're getting blah, 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 blah. And then on top of that, you're getting listeners too, and CTP. So, yeah, there you go. No, it's not disrespect, Barb, at all. It's the resources are there, and you've known Blaine and I for well over a decade. Like, if you have any questions, just come and ask me. I mean, literally, just say, "Hey, I need to know about." Liquid, ask Lisa, like how many times I had to go over with Lisa, like how to buy Hive and get it powered up and stuff.
Yeah.
And Lisa was just like, oh my gosh, you must be so sick of me. It's like, no, it's important for me so you guys know this stuff. So because now someone will go to Lisa, hey, how do you do it? And Lisa can explain it. And that's what's important. That's adoption. So if you have questions, ask it. But more importantly, just poke around. You will learn stuff by dedicating 30 minutes to an hour of this a day, just learning the ins and outs of it. It's well worth your time invested.
Just a caveat that don't ask somebody every time you need something, right? Like John said, poke around and figure it out. Google it. Like if you need to be hand walked through every single thing, that's a problem, right? That's a big problem. Figure out the resources, find out how to do it, learn how to do it, and build, one, yourself, two, your business, three, your relationships. Yeah, Bart, that's called being human. We all have to go over stuff a bunch of times. That's how it works.
Yep. That's
the only way to learn things is by doing it and repetition.
Ask Blaine how many times he has to describe something to me.
I get angry.
Dude, I literally print out things. Like I have a few files where I've written it down so I don't have to ask Blaine anymore because I know he'll rage quit. So I gotta like, you know.
I don't have to ask anybody because I built it. I know what it does and how it works, right? I know everything about it because I made it. I had to ask myself, how is this supposed to work 7,000 times before I could build it?
Yeah.
Some things are easy because I've done them before, but new things require new ideas and new methodologies. And that's what we have to understand. We're humans, right? Like the only way we're going to learn things is by doing it and repetition.
Yeah.
Do it over and over again. How did we learn to ride a bike? We got on the bike. How did we learn to swim? We got in the water. If you cannot do that basic minimum stuff, you're not going to learn anything.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't mean to call you out, Eliana. I know you don't know how to swim.
I don't.
That's what's so crazy.
Especially I'm in an island. Of course I know how to swim. What the heck?
Paradise. And like she's got to know how to swim.
My wife is the same way. She's from an island. She doesn't know how to swim.
I do know how to swim. My father is a sailor. What the heck?
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, there's something with people that live on islands. They don't know how to swim. They're surrounded by water, but they don't know how to swim. Anyways. Thank you for listening.
No, Barb, there is definitely a 100% too late time. There definitely is.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's too late.
Yep,
do it now. Take advantage of everything that there is out there. Learn something new and figure it out.
Do it now.
We are adults. We are not children having to hold hands to cross the street. We can cross the street by ourselves. We need to figure out how to cross every single street that we come across. There's literally, it's a no excuse formula.
There really is. There's really no excuse, and I think I saw it up here. I think did Chris say it? I think it was Chris. Was it Chris? I want to make sure. Yeah. Chris said creating posts and comments will help you earn more hive power. That's what's beautiful. The more
doing things,
you are here, you do things, you get paid. You do things, you get paid. Now, are you going to retire off of your actions that you do today? No, you're not. But
tomorrow,
maybe tomorrow, right? And here's the thing: like, I do my hive goals every Saturday night, and I like putting them down because it keeps me on track. And I see it go down. Like I was close to getting my 100 hive a day, and I was close. But for whatever reason, the whales don't like me anymore. Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's gone down. But I'm still getting around 50 hive a day. So it's like on paper, that's $25, give or take, a day. You're obviously in the Western world, you're not going to retire on $25 a day. That's at current prices. My mentality is what happens in 5 years from now when hive is $30 a token or $20 or $10 a token. Now all of a sudden I'm making $250 a day. Oh, now we're talking. So my actions now, while it might not pay out tomorrow or the next day, you got to think big picture with this crypto stuff. We're still babies. We're still puppies here. This is still brand new stuff. And what's the value of these tokens in a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road? So just learn how to accumulate this stuff by taking action, getting out there, putting yourself out there. And make the goal to try to get at least one hive a day. One hive a day. See if you can do that. Through all the different tribes you're a part of, just see if you can get one hive a day. And then go to 2.
And just to hit on what Barb just said, sometimes you need to teach others how to, no matter what. No, you don't. I need to teach 4 people, persons, or things, right? My wife, my child, and my dogs. That's it. I don't have to teach anything to anybody else at all, ever. Period. I'm under no obligation to teach Eliana, Lisa, Harriton, John, Barb, Chris, anybody.
Excuse me.
I don't care. But if you ask about something, I can probably show you how to get through it.
Yeah.
And the level of simplicity of that depends on how willing I am to show you. Because most things people can just Google.
Yep. Hey, I hear you. There's crazy stuff, Barb. I mean, beating a dead horse here. Everyone's been through stuff, and everyone goes through stuff. It's
We all have
it's
our
it,
own unique issues.
and I'm not saying one person's situation is greater or lesser than the
Mine are
other.
more important than anybody else's.
Blaine is more important than everyone else, so it's whatever Blaine does is
Your
what's
age is
important.
irrelevant, Barb. Doesn't matter.
Mm. Yeah, it's your future self will thank you that you're taking action now. Until you're 6 feet under, you always have an opportunity. Look at it that way. I mean, I got my mom. Okay, my mom, my 75-year-old mother, learning how to use, wait for it, the Pi app on her phone. She's completely.
She's using Pi on her phone.
She's in Pi. I think she
Go-
joined under
go
my
mom.
wife, and we're sitting there teaching her this. 75 years old. Let me tell you, when you think that like I joke around about how little I know about technology, I'm her child. That should tell you everything you need to know about how much she understands about technology. It's below the norm. So
Tells me
if
a lot
she can
about
figure
it.
this out, she's figuring this out. Anyone can. So, yeah. Yes,
Good job,
everyone
Mom.
on the plane has baggage. Exactly, Chris. There you go.
There are no excuses.
None.
Learn new things every single day. Take your time. Build. Be better than you were yesterday.
Build this too. This
It's so easy.
I bought some Hive with the card feature. It was awesome. I have to hide my wallet now.
Oh, I know. I'm powering down, but after my power down this week, I'm back into accumulation mode. So
No, card is flawless. The feature from PT.
some people have tried it so far, haven't they? Or no? I haven't, but it's there. There you go. Well, thank you guys for the live stream. Thank you guys for coming out.
You're welcome.
Blaine is our special guest tomorrow for the Cryptomaniacs podcast.
11 a.m. So I just want everybody to know 11 a.m. This will be the earliest I think I've ever talked to John in a day.
That's 11 a.m. Eastern.
No, 1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
1 p.m. Eastern.
1, 2, 3, 4,
11
5.
a.m. Mountain.
6 time for me and Harrington.
6
At 11
p.m.
a.m. I have
6
already
p.m.
been working for 5 or 6 hours.
Because you're a machine. Okay?
What?
I have kids that are 4 years old and 3 years old and require my complete attention.
This is the no excuse lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's no excuses until you have 4 or 3-year-olds.
No
and you're
excuses.
45.
You know what you need?
He,
This is what
he
you need.
has 2 for.
You need a
for
Nerf gun.
legs.
You just shoot him with a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. Get out. Yeah. I like it. Barb,
Like I tell
absolutely.
Aliana all the time. Tape him to the wall.
Rum.
Just give him
And
a little
Tape,
bit
it,
of
tape and rum.
tape and rum. Guys, you be good. May the force be with you. Everyone that's on the live stream, though, we're hanging out and talking because Blaine said he's doing a giveaway. But everyone that's not here, when we started the restream, they're not going to be able to see it unless you're here. So